Good morning, beautiful soul. Before the world rushes in, before the emails, the headlines, the list, there is this sacred moment. A quiet stillness, a breath, a beginning. And it is in this moment, more than any other, that you hold the power to shape your day. You do not need to wait for life to be perfect to feel grateful. You do not need to fix anything, earn anything, or prove anything. You simply need to remember. Remember that gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion, it is a way of being. A lens, a language of the heart, a shift in perception that opens the floodgates to joy, healing, and miracles. Louise Hay gently taught us that the way we start our day becomes the way we live our day. And when we begin with appreciation, we enter into harmony with life itself. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a way of seeing. It turns the ordinary into sacred. It transforms what we take for granted into what we praise. It softens resistance. It dissolves fear. It calls forward more of the good we've forgotten to notice. Each time you say thank you from the depth of your heart, you are not just expressing thanks, you are activating a spiritual law. You are aligning your energy with abundance. You are telling the universe, I am open, I am awake, I am willing. Gratitude is also wisdom. It is often born not in our brightest moments, but in our broken ones. It grows as we grow. It matures as we do. And in time, it becomes less about having and more about being. We learn, especially with age, that choosing joy is choosing life. That presence is more precious than perfection. That the small things, a soft morning breeze, the warmth of tea, the steadiness of our breath, are not small at all. We become less interested in chasing and more committed to cherishing. We begin to speak to ourselves with love, to appreciate our own journey, to thank our own resilience. This is the miracle of gratitude. It brings us home to the life we're already living, but with new eyes, new softness, and a renewed heart. So, begin this day not in hurry, but in honor. Begin not with what's missing, but with what's here. Let every step be a prayer. Let every breath be a blessing. Let every moment be enough. Let this be your quiet mantra. Today, I rise in appreciation. Every grateful breath is a prayer of power. Say them softly. Say them with your eyes closed and your heart open. Let gratitude wash over your body like morning sunlight. Let it fill the space behind your eyes and under your ribs. Let it root you into this moment, this life, this beautiful beginning. Now place one hand over your heart. Breathe deeply into your belly. Feel your body support you. Feel the miracle of breath, of presence, of now, and whisper aloud, thank you, life. Thank you, body. Thank you for today. You've just opened the gate. Welcome in the joy. The journey continues. As you open your eyes and stretch into a brand new day, the first gifts have already arrived. The breath in your lungs, the softness of your pillow, the quiet support of your bed beneath you, the stillness that greets your body before the rush begins. These are not insignificant moments. These are miracles, subtle, steady, sacred. In a world that moves fast, we often forget the power of slowing down. But it is in the slowing in, the noticing, that gratitude sneaks in like sunlight through a curtain. It enters softly, and suddenly, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Louise Hay always reminded us that gratitude was not reserved for life's big wins or dramatic shifts. Gratitude belongs just as much to the rising sun, the warmth of a teacup, and the feel of your feet on the cool floor. The ordinary is extraordinary when I look with thankful eyes. Begin your day with a soft gaze. Notice what is here, not what is missing, not what's waiting, but what is already yours. The blanket that kept you warm all night, the lamp by your bed, the silence before the phone starts ringing. Each item in your home has served you. Each one is part of your life's quiet rhythm. And when you say thank you to the chair, the window, the faucet, you say thank you to life itself. This is the real secret. You don't need a perfect life to feel grateful. You just need to see what's already in front of you. Your mug, your favorite robe, the light through the window, the rhythm of your breath, the way your lungs expand and contract without needing to be told how. That right there is grace. Take a moment now. Look around the room. What is holding you? What has served you already today? Say their names softly in your mind. Thank you, bed. Thank you, floor. Thank you, morning light. The more you name, the more you notice. The more you notice, the more you appreciate. And the more you appreciate, the more love enters the moment. Gratitude does not ask you to do more. It asks you to see more. When you thank your shoes, your spoon, your slippers, your toothbrush, you invite presence. And in presence, peace begins to bloom. Louise often said, "The world responds to what we believe." When you begin your morning believing that life is already supporting you, life shows up with even more to support. Let today be shaped not by what you accomplish, but by what you appreciate. Let the small things become holy. Let the unnoticed become seen. Let your morning be a soft conversation between you and the details of your world. Affirm with me now, gently and truthfully. The ordinary is extraordinary. When I look with thankful eyes. Again close your eyes and let the words land. The ordinary is extraordinary. When I look with thankful eyes. You do not need to search for miracles today. They are already here. And the more you thank them, the more they multiply. This morning, as you stretch and move and rise, you do so inside a miracle. Your body, yes, your one and only body has carried you through every chapter of your life, through every heartbreak and every triumph, through every illness and every healing, through every sunrise, every tear, every embrace. Without needing your permission, your heart has beat for you since the moment you arrived here. It has never asked for thanks. It has only given, quietly, faithfully, lovingly. And your breath, this sacred rhythm, has never abandoned you. Through joy, through sorrow, through sleep and struggle, your body has remained your truest home. It is time now to honor that truth, to pause the judgment, to end the comparison, to silence the voice that says, not enough, because you are enough, because this body, exactly as it is today, not 10 pounds lighter, not 5 years younger, is worthy of love. Louise Hay taught us to speak gently to our bodies, to place a hand over our heart and say, I love you, I appreciate you, I am listening. Today, you are invited to begin again, to see your body not as something to be fixed, but as something to be cherished. If you feel pain, acknowledge it. If you feel tired, honor that. If you see lines or scars, remember what they represent. Not failure, not shame, but life, lived fully, lived bravely. Your stretch marks are evidence of expansion. Your wrinkles, of laughter and wisdom. Your gray hairs, of time and transformation. And even in illness, even in fatigue, your body fights for you. That is resilience. That is strength. That is sacred. So speak love to your bones. Bless your organs. Thank your legs for the miles they've walked. Thank your hands for the things they've held. Thank your back for standing tall. Thank your lungs for every inhale you've ever needed and received. This is not vanity. This is reverence. Every time you look in the mirror and say, I love and approve of myself. You offer your cells a message of peace. Every time you place your hands over your belly or your chest and say, "Thank you," you become the healer your body has been waiting for. Let this be the shift from critique to compassion, from shame to celebration, from punishment to partnership, because your body is not separate from your spirit. It is your vessel, your vehicle, your living altar. Say this with care and conviction. Every cell of my body responds to love. I am whole and healing. Say it again, like a lullaby to your nervous system. Every cell of my body responds to love. I am whole and healing. And know that it's true. Because the moment you begin to love your body not in spite of its imperfections, but because of its endurance, everything begins to change. Today, let every movement be a thank you. Let every breath be a blessing. Let your body know it is seen, it is honored, it is loved. There is a quiet beauty in the things that work, the things that support us behind the scenes, the unnoticed blessings, the ones that ask for nothing, yet serve us every single day. This morning, take a moment to look around. You are surrounded by helpers. The faucet that brings you clean water at the turn of a handle, the stove that warms your food, the car that gets you where you need to go, the roof above your head, the walls that hold your life, the lock on your door that gives you peace at night. These are not extravagant things, but they are everything. They are the silent supporters, the quiet comforts that sustain you through every season of your life. Louise Hay often reminded us that gratitude is not about grandeur, it's about awareness. It's about seeing what's already here and choosing to recognize the beauty in the background. Gratitude doesn't require fireworks or fanfare. It simply asks us to notice. Notice the clean clothes folded neatly in your drawer, the warm socks on your feet, the hot shower that waits for you, the cup that holds your tea, the fridge that hums quietly, keeping food fresh, the chair that cradles you after a long day, the device you're reading this on. Each of these is a gift, a symbol of support, an answer to a past prayer you may have forgotten you prayed. There was a time when you wanted what you now have, a time when you longed for more ease, more comfort, more freedom. And now, in many ways, that longing has been answered. Your life is full of quiet blessings. The key is to see them again. Let yourself walk through your home with reverence. Touch the walls. Bless the floor. Say thank you to your mattress, your shoes, your shelves, your towels. Let each item remind you that you are held, that life is not only happening around you, is happening for you. And let's remember this truth together. My life is full of comfort I once dreamed of. Say it softly. My life is full of comfort I once dreamed of. It's okay to want more, but let that desire come from appreciation, not from lack, from celebration, not comparison, from knowing that you are already supported, already provided for, already surrounded by love in material form. And as you continue to notice the tools and comforts that sustain you, you strengthen your receiving energy. You open the door wider to even more, because the universe responds to gratitude like sunlight to a flower. The more you give it, the more it grows. So today, look around with new eyes. Honor the quiet things. Thank the functional. Bless the tools. Celebrate the systems that make your life smoother. This is abundance. This is prosperity. This is grace made tangible. We do not walk this journey alone. From the very beginning, we are shaped by connection, by voices that comforted us, hands that held us, hearts that challenged us, and people who walked beside us for a moment or a lifetime. Each soul you've encountered has left an imprint, some deep and tender, some brief but unforgettable, some joyful, some painful, all meaningful. This morning, as you rise into the energy of gratitude, take a moment to reflect on the circle of people who have walked through your life. Family, chosen or given. Friends, those you still speak to, and those who simply live in memory. Co-workers, teachers, healers, partners, even strangers who smiled at you on a difficult day. Each one has offered something. Some brought kindness, some brought laughter, some brought lessons you didn't know you needed. Louise Hay taught that everyone in our lives is a mirror, and that every relationship, even the hardest ones, can be a tool for healing if we're willing to see it that way. The person who broke your heart taught you what you needed to heal. The one who misunderstood you helped you find your voice. The one who challenged your boundaries taught you how to set them. This is not about pretending everything was okay. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about choosing to see the wisdom within the wound. Forgiveness is not approval, it is freedom. Gratitude is not forgetting, it is transforming. You are not defined by the harm. You are defined by the healing. And in that healing, you may find space to say, thank you for the role you played. I learned. I grew. I bless and release us both. At the same time, let's celebrate the ones who loved you fully. The friend who listened. The mentor who believed in you. The parent or grandparent who gave you something you still carry. The child who reminded you of joy. The partner who saw your beauty, even when you didn't. Let your heart swell with appreciation for them. Let it also hold compassion for the ones you had to walk away from. Because even boundaries can be a form of love. A love for self. A love for peace. This is the circle of connection. Ever shifting, always sacred. Let us affirm now, with softness and strength, I honor the souls who shaped me, and I send them love. Again, let it land in your heart. I honor the souls who shaped me, and I send them love. No matter how far apart you are from someone, your gratitude creates a bridge, energetic, invisible, but real. And that energy heals. It blesses. It clears. It opens new space for the people who are meant to come next. You are part of a greater web woven in love, even when the thread has frayed. So today, as you move through the world, see each face with softness, speak with kindness, bless with awareness, and carry with you the quiet knowing you are never truly alone. You are held, you are remembered, you are loved, and you have been that for others too. Step outside, close your eyes, feel the breeze touch your skin. Listen for the bird song, the rustling leaves, the subtle symphony of life continuing whether or not you were paying attention. This is the gift of nature. It offers itself without demand. It shows up without condition. It waits patiently for you to remember. You belong here. The sky does not ask you to be perfect. The trees do not require that you hustle. The ocean does not care how much money you have. Nature simply gives and gives and gives. Louise Hay often spoke about the healing power of the natural world. The trees that show us it's safe to let go. The flowers that bloom again after being buried in winter. The sun that rises each day without fail. The moon that reminds us, even in darkness, we are whole. When we step into nature with presence, we are stepping into a sacred classroom. We are reminded that life moves in cycles. That rest is just as holy as growth. That stillness has its place. That every living thing trusts the process, and we can too. Gratitude for nature is not just about beauty, it's about belonging. You are not separate from the earth beneath your feet or the air in your lungs. You are part of the ecosystem, part of the design, part of the rhythm. And when you slow down enough to notice the petals on a flower, the way the light plays on water, the gentle hum of bees, or the dance of branches in the wind, you re-enter the sacred contract of awe. So today, let nature be your teacher. Let it mirror your resilience. Let it reflect your wholeness. Let it hold space for your becoming. You don't need a grand forest or distant beach. Step outside your door. Stand near a tree. Feel the sunlight on your face. Look up at the sky as if it were painted just for you. Offer gratitude for the soil that grows your food, the clouds that shade your path, the rain that cleanses your city. Give thanks for the moonlight that silvers the night and the sunrise that begins it all again. Say it now. With reverence and return, nature embraces me. I am part of its perfect rhythm. Again, as a grounding prayer, nature embraces me. I am part of its perfect rhythm. When you recognize the sacred in nature, you begin to recognize the sacred in yourself, the cycles of your life, the seasons of your growth, the wildness and wonder of your own spirit. There is no separation. You are a child of the earth. You are made of stardust and soil. You are not lost. You are deeply rooted. You are not behind. You are unfolding in divine timing. Today, let the wind clear your mind. Let the trees remind you to stand tall. Let the river teach you how to flow. And let gratitude be the bridge between your heart and the heartbeat of the world. There is a moment, often quiet, often unexpected, when we realize that carrying the past has become too heavy. The stories, the grudges, the disappointments, the self-blame, they begin to wear thin. And we hear a whisper within us. It's time to let go, not to forget, not to excuse, but to free ourselves. This is where gratitude becomes more than a tool for celebration. It becomes a doorway to release, a soft but mighty power that allows us to say, even this had a purpose. Even this taught me something valuable. Louise Hay taught us that forgiveness is not about letting someone else off the hook. It's about setting ourselves free from the emotional prison of resentment. It's about cutting the energetic cord that ties us to pain and choosing peace instead. And here's the truth. Midlife is the perfect time to do this work. By now, you've seen enough. You've felt enough. You've survived enough to know what matters and what no longer does. You begin to value your energy more than your ego. You begin to understand that holding anger doesn't make you strong. What makes you strong is your ability to rise above it, to take the lesson and leave the rest behind. You may not be able to change what happened, but you can change how you carry it. You can say, I am grateful for the strength that challenge gave me. I bless that chapter for what it showed me about myself. I honor the version of me who survived it. That's the miracle of gratitude. It lets you bless the pain without needing to relive it. It lets you thank the fire without needing to burn again. And perhaps even more profoundly, gratitude allows you to forgive yourself for the times you didn't know better, for the words you wish you'd said or unsaid, for the paths you didn't take, for the love you gave too freely or withheld too long. Louise would gently remind you, you've been doing the best you could with the understanding, awareness, and knowledge you had at the time. So let yourself off the hook. Let go of that old version of yourself, the one who was trying to survive, the one who didn't yet know her worth, the one who's been waiting for your compassion. You don't need to drag those old identities into this new day. You can thank them, you can bless them, and you can release them. Let your past be compost, something that feeds your growth, not something that rots your joy. Say this with love and truth. I release the past with grace and open my arms to now. Again, as an offering to your heart, I release the past with grace and open my arms to now. Forgiveness does not mean the pain didn't matter. It means you matter more. It means your peace is worth more than being right. It means your future deserves more space than your wounds. And it all begins with gratitude. Gratitude for what happened. Gratitude for what changed you. Gratitude for your own courage to start again. So inhale deeply. Exhale the old story. And know this, a fresh start isn't somewhere out there, it begins inside of you. And you're ready. By now, your heart is open. Your breath is steady. Your presence is deep. And in this calm, radiant space, there is a powerful truth waiting for you. Gratitude is not just something you feel when life goes well. Gratitude is how you create the life you want. It is not a passive emotion, it is an active frequency, a vibrational signal to the universe that says, I am aligned, I am ready, I am already receiving. Louise Hay was clear about this. The words we speak, the thoughts we repeat, the emotions we dwell in, all of it is creating our future. When we live in gratitude for what is on its way, we begin to collapse time. We stop waiting. We start welcoming. This is the energy of pre-thankfulness. It is saying, I'm grateful for the love that's coming into my life. I'm grateful for the healing that is already unfolding in my body. I'm grateful for the opportunities that are making their way to me now. The more specific you are, the more magnetic your energy becomes. This is not pretending. This is partnering with the universe. Gratitude is the soil where dreams root. It tells the world, I believe, I trust, I am already living in the vibration of what I want. And the universe responds not because you're striving or begging, but because you are matching the energy of what you wish to receive. Let's raise that energy right now. Breathe in deeply and repeat. I am thankful for the health, love, and peace that are already mine. Again, I am thankful for the health, love, and peace that are already mine. Feel the future enter your present. Feel the gap begin to close. Feel yourself shift from hoping to knowing. This is the turning point from reaction to creation, from waiting to receiving, from if only to it's already here. Your gratitude is the bridge. Your gratitude is the magnet. Your gratitude is the force that calls it in. What are 3 things I can be thankful for today before they happen? Write them down with feeling. Speak them aloud with joy. This is how you shift from waiting to creating. Maybe it's a peaceful conversation that goes better than expected. Maybe it's a check in the mail. Maybe it's clarity, confidence, or a moment of deep connection. Whatever you name, bless it now. Thank it now. Let it feel real in your energy, and watch how life begins to reflect that back. Close this section with one of Louise's most powerful affirmations. Gratitude opens the door to everything I desire. Say it again, like a prayer and a promise. Gratitude opens the door to everything I desire. You are no longer hoping from afar. You are co-creating from within. Let this day unfold with the magic that gratitude brings, and let your heart remain wide open to receive it all. By now, you've felt the power of gratitude move through your breath, your body, your past, and your possibilities. You've remembered what's working, what's healing, what's coming alive. But to truly transform your life, gratitude must become more than a moment, it must become a lifestyle. Gratitude isn't something we do once. It's something we return to over and over again, especially when it's hard. Louise Hay often reminded us, the small things we do each day are far more important than the big things we do once in a while. Gratitude is one of those small, steady things, a sacred habit, a daily rhythm that shapes how we see the world and how the world responds in kind. It doesn't require an hour of meditation or a perfect journal. It begins with something as simple as a sticky note. Yes, just one note. On your mirror, on your fridge, on your phone wallpaper, anywhere your eyes will land each morning. Let it say, I am thankful, or something good is unfolding, or today is a gift. This small reminder has the power to shift your energy before the world pulls you into its noise. You can also begin a 3 things practice, one of the most accessible and powerful ways to make gratitude part of your lifestyle. Each morning, before you check your phone or step into tasks, pause. Write down or speak aloud 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be grand. They just have to be true. I'm thankful for my warm bed. I'm thankful for the tea I'm about to enjoy. I'm thankful for the quiet moment I've made for myself right now. The key is consistency. Some days will feel radiant. Some days will feel hard. But on both kinds of days, gratitude is worth practicing. Because even when the light feels dim, gratitude strikes the match. Even when joy feels far, gratitude calls it back. And every time you choose to notice, to name, to bless you, strengthen your inner muscles of peace, presence, and power. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about learning to see the beauty anyway, to be someone who says, even now, I choose to give thanks. 1. So create rituals that anchor this truth in your life. A gratitude note taped to your steering wheel. A gratitude alarm on your phone that chimes mid-morning. A gratitude jar on your kitchen counter, where you drop daily thank you slips. A short thank you prayer before meals or sleep. None of it needs to be complicated. It only needs to be consistent. Because when you choose gratitude every day, even on the quiet days, you begin to change from the inside out. You become someone who can meet the world not with fear, but with appreciation, not with anxiety, but with awareness. Let this be your affirmation now. Gratitude is my daily rhythm. Even on the quiet days, I give thanks. Again, with intention and presence. Gratitude is my daily rhythm. Even on the quiet days, I give thanks. It's not about perfection, it's about practice. And every time you practice, your energy shifts. Your choices shift. Your outcomes shift. This is how a grateful life is built. Not in one big moment, but in small, sacred ones, every single day. You've now walked gently, intentionally, through the sacred landscape of gratitude. You've turned inward and noticed what was once overlooked. You've blessed the simple, the subtle, the strong, and the soft. You've opened your heart to life, and life has opened back. But the miracle of this practice is not limited to your inner world. It extends outward, always outward, because when you live in gratitude, everyone you touch begins to feel it too. Your tone softens, your smile lingers, your patience expands, your presence becomes a balm in a world that rushes and forgets. Your gratitude becomes contagious. Without even trying, you radiate something people can't quite name, but they feel it. In your kindness, in your calm, in the way you listen, the way you thank, the way you move through the world, like life itself is a sacred gift. That's because it is. And now you know that. Gratitude is not just something you practice in solitude. It is something you become, a way of living, a way of relating, a legacy you pass on through the energy you hold. Your family will feel it. Your friends will notice. Even strangers at the store will be touched by the energy you carry. The ripple effect is real. Louise Hay often reminded us that as we heal ourselves, we help heal the planet, not by preaching, not by pushing, but simply by being who we've become, softened by love, grounded in presence, and centered in appreciation. Let gratitude become your light. Let it illuminate every room you enter. Let it anchor your responses. Let it inspire your choices. Let it be the unshakable center from which you lead your life. And when the world feels heavy, return to your simple truth. You are here. You are breathing. You are surrounded by moments worth noticing. You have so much to bless and so much more to come. You don't need to force your impact. Just keep choosing appreciation. Keep offering thankfulness. Keep shining your light, because your light, powered by gratitude, is not small. It's magnetic, it's healing, it's unforgettable. And every time you say thank you to your body, to your past, to the people, to the planet, to this present moment, you leave the world better than you found it. So close this journey the way you began it, with presence, with breath, with love. Say this with reverence and truth. My thankful heart is a gift I offer the world. Say it again, slowly. My thankful heart is a gift I offer the world. And so it is.